All right, so this is amazing. I want this so bad. Look at this thing, dude. I am so gonna get this, but I have to wait till like Christmas, which is gonna seem like a fucking eternity now, because all I'm gonna think about is this. Every time I look at anything else I have, it's gonna be this. It's not even that. This is the beauty thing. The beautiful thing about this. It's not. It's affordable. It's like under $600 in the U.S., which isn't that bad. When you consider what you're getting, it looks like they went a little higher end on this. Now I have the I have the Korg Electribe ER1. I have the Korg sampler, and both of those devices are extremely wonderful sound shaping devices, but they lack in sequencing, and they just. The sampler's a little better, but it's a little hard for me to approach. This does seem to have some menu shit going, but you know, they make menu stuff, easy. I don't know how to explain it, because I've used just, let's see, like I've used the MPC. I've bought, at an MPC 60 I had, which is like, all these people are like trying to buy vintage gear. Like, dude, vintage gear is like, when you get used to new shit, vintage gear, well, I mean, like, it's cool and everything, and there's a neat sound to the Stardust effect, and yeah, you'll never really get that sound without that device, and it was way ahead of its time, and built in 1987. But, like, I've had, like, a lot of drum machines. I've got, the only two I've kept, well, I have the sampler, the Akai sampler, but anyway, I have an Akai S20, which is kind of like a cheeky little 90s sampler, which, but it works. It still kind of works. It's kind of depressing because I saved it with all my shit that I was making when I was like 16, 17, and I'm thinking like, oh, when I get older or whatever, not like I was thinking more like 80 or whatever, but not like 40s, but like I was still thinking like it'd be kind of neat to just like pull it out of the closet, fire up the samples, and half of them don't work, and I'm pretty sure it's because of a fire, and all this soot and smoke got, there's this big fire event where the smoke was just horrendous, and you couldn't get rid of it. Like we had like air cleaners running everywhere, and we're still like, it was just awful. Like I was like, are we gonna die or something? Like we gotta, like, where can we go? Where the cars even run? The smoke was really bad, and I think it infiltrated my house and like sort of fumigated the floppy disks. Like it got into the box, it got into the disks, it got into everything. I think that's what ruined it. But anyway, yeah, it's but half the shit does work, so I'll probably like go through, and I can still use it. Like it works with new discs, so it's the discs. It's not the drive. It's not the device, but it's the S20. But that's the S20. I'm sorry to talk about this one. But yeah, these guys. I think it's been longer than that. But this thing sounds incredible. It's like, let's see. I thought I'll play somebody playing it or something. Yeah, that's what pisses me off. Okay, now that this has come out, they're not. I already read the article. It's not coming out till Christmas. Okay. Basically, like that's the release, so they're putting out the hype now. But to people like me, it just drives me nuts because I got the money. I don't think this is battery operated like the real Electribe, or not the real. Well, it is not Electribe. It's the Drumalouge, and it's a hybrid analog. I think it has a sampler. Let's see. It's got to have a. Oh wait, what? Come on. Oh, I misspelled sampler. That's a problem. The A key on my keyboard. Oh, they don't even have the word sampler on there? Or is this like, I think Control F just isn't working on this, like, because I mean, like, come on. Like, S. Oh, okay. A. Oh, so yeah, they don't, I don't know. I saw some other stuff about it having a sampler. Yeah, we got the USA port's good. Yeah, it's got all that modern shit. Like, the Electribe, sampler one, it uses those SD cards, but with a USB drive, you can connect it to anything. Oh, no, it has a USB. No, they both have USB. Never mind. I forgot. 64-step powerhouse. Yeah, I think that's what complex... See, that's what I'm about. Complex drum patterns. Polyrhythmic activity. All kinds of shit like that. And this kind of step stuff, per step, alternate trigger patterns, those are complicated, but when you get... That's what I'm excited about with this machine, dude, because... Those things, like, I've used the Electron stuff from Sweden, and I can't do it. Like, I've tried, I have propeller head reason, I don't know, the Swedes just think differently. Like, I mean, I don't like the way they design drum machines. I just don't gel with it. I mean, people like it. People, it's just about your personality and what, this gets with me, because this stuff jams. This shit just fucking jams. Like, you can just... The thing about, like, I like about the Electribes, and I'm pretty sure this will be the same way, is, like, if you got no ideas and you don't know what you're going to do, You can just grab a preset, copy it over into the user section, mangle the fuck out of it, and you've got something original. I mean, you've got something that doesn't sound anything like the preset. You jammed on it. You did something that was real, was creative, was personal, and they gave you like all this stuff. I mean, that's not always the thing to do. I don't always do it that way, but if I'm just kind of bored and want to make a track or something, and I thought this thing samples. I thought they said like it had a sample. Like I was watching a video about it, and then I found this. Yeah, I just don't think this is in depth enough. But yeah, I'll go ahead and yeah, we'll go ahead and like we'll fucking try to like see if like Andy's live. I'm going live while Andy's live. Can you believe that? That's how much I like this drum machine. It's like I've got Andy on my TV, so don't worry. Don't worry, Andy. We're giving you the view counts. I'm one of the 145. But yeah, it's Korg Drumalouge. Let's just find somebody playing with it. And this is what pisses me off too. Like, when do I get this status? Like, when do I get? I mean, okay, the guy's got 50k views, but this guy gets. I mean, the tutorials. I can't sit through a tutorial. I just have to play with the damn thing. I mean, I appreciate the people do it. This is just such bullshit. Yeah, that's Reverb.com. Okay, fair enough. In fact, that'll probably be like the best one. They want to sell it to you. They don't want to just like try to be a tutorial. Yeah, see, sampler 1, sampler 2. That's enough. And then yeah, you got your analog. Okay, yeah. Sign me up. I might just pre-order it on Sweetwater or something. I don't know. That's Christmas though. This is Christmas about, and then sample half. But yeah, it's pretty neat. Ports look really simple. You got 4 outs too. That's fucking perfect. I don't need more than that. I don't even need it. I mean, all I need is usually like the stereo out. But some people like to build a whole like rig with effects and shit. Let's see what this has got. I mean, it's an analog drum machine. I would make it sound much different than this guy, of course. But he's just trying to show you what's up. That's pretty cool. I mean, you could use this for the platform or techno type shit. Or something like that. Fucking all. I don't know, like this. I mean, like, who knows genre? Like, wherever it goes. Yeah. But yeah, that menu looks kind of small, but they always do that. But you really, the way Korg is, you don't really have to mess with the menu too much. I mean, he's doing it just to show you presets and shit. But most of the stuff, I mean, if you look at this, most of the stuff is right there. There are shift functions. There's like there's a learning curve, but just enough. It's just easy enough with these guys that like you can get it. If you've bought a drum machine and went like, oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing, Korg is where to go next, because like, at least for me, like I don't like to sit there and fuck around with the menus and like. That's what like I think I don't like about Electron. There's just too much. It's just I don't know. It's just too weird for me, but too foreign to my understanding of drum machines. I'm just an Electribe dude, but yeah, you've got, and there's this groove thing. It doesn't look like the quantization problem has been solved, because that's the one big problem of these drum machines, and it ruins them for hip hop, like for the most part, because you can't fuck with the quantization. But I think the polyrhythmic stuff, they probably they get around it with these different features, and I'm starting to learn that with the Electribe, so I'm pretty sure they'll improve that with this one. Absolutely, I'm sure they've heard that criticism over and over and over. So yeah, so now time has slowed down for me, because it's going to be like an eternity until fucking Christmas when I can get this thing. You know, it's like they said end of the year, so that sounds like Christmas. Yeah, I get what they're doing. You know, this is a Christmas idea. You know, for people like, if you know, for the producer in your life, right? You buy them this drum machine, but you know, that's a little too steep of an ask for the missus. I'll just buy it myself. But I mean, that's kind of, you know, we do good gifts, but we do fun gifts, not like that. But I don't know. That looks freaking cool, dude. Yeah, and it's only $5.99. I think it's gonna be so. That's, you know, it doesn't look too bad, but yeah, right. That's the Korg Drumalouge. Dope as fuck already.